We're talking food here at cleveland.com. Outside in Ohio State Fuel Zone. This is where the athletes can come and get food. This was one of the NCAA regulations that passed in the last couple years, where you can give unlimited food like this. It actually makes a lot of sense. There's some bagels in there, some little cereal, some sandwiches. And what did you notice before, Ari?
There's hummus in there, and that is huge on my heritage.
You know what they have in there? They have the Chobani key lime flip yogurt. It's the greatest thing you'll ever eat in your entire life.
So Ohio State Campus Police, if you find one day that this has been broken into, here are your two suspects.
They have it. Go-gurt.
We're here to make our picks for Ohio State versus Maryland. Homecoming at noon. First noon game of the year, Saturday in Ohio Stadium. Bill Landis, what's the line again, Ari?
It was 32. It's opened at 28.5. It moved to 32.5 by the time I wrote about it Tuesday, and I think it's up to 34 now.
All right. People not believing in the Terps. What do you got?
I'm going big. 55-6. Ohio State. Maryland has scored 6 points the last 2 weeks. 0 against Michigan and then 6 against West Virginia. They have a quarterback, and I don't know who's playing, but one of their quarterbacks has thrown 12 interceptions this year. Someone's trying to get into the fuel zone.
Yeah.
So I think Ohio State gets it together maybe a little bit more offensively. Oh, go ahead, go through it. Don't worry about it.
We're not professionals.
Yeah, it makes it better. It adds character to the video. 55-6 is my pick. I think Ohio State looks a little better on offense this week. Playing an opponent like Maryland certainly helps. Maryland's a mess, I think, on both sides of the ball, especially on offense. So they don't get in the end zone. Confidence boost for everybody. Big win for Ohio State.
52-9 Ohio State. Maryland's best player, one of their two best players, is their kicker, Brad Craddock. He was our 25th best player in the Big Ten in our preseason rankings of Big Ten players. He kicked like a 50-plus yarder against Ohio State last year.
It was his career long last year, yeah.
3 field goals for him, nothing else for Maryland. Maryland is the worst team in the Big Ten. They're probably going to fire their coach at the end of the year. 52 for the Buckeyes. That's 7 touchdowns and a field goal. Ari Wasserman.
Ohio State 6, Maryland nothing. I'm tired of it. I'm just tired.
Because now you've been off a little bit. We're going into week 6. Ohio State covered week 1 and 4 straight games of not covering now, correct? So yes. You've been going with some big scores. Now you're going small.
I'm just going to go small. I'm sure Ohio State's going to probably score more than 6 points, but I'm obnoxiously saying they won't cover the spread.
Own it.
So I'm just tired of picking 50-point games, and I don't think they've looked particularly well in any of the last month. And like your motto, I thought, was I'm not going to pick 50 until they do it, and all of a sudden you're just jumping ship. So I'm going to take over Bill's theory, and I'll pick them to score 50 when they can show they can score 50.
Strong words from Ari Wasserman. He's going to go eat some Go-Gurt. Yeah. Bill's going to get
Chobani key lime flip.
And I'm just going to go eat wings somewhere else. So for Bill, for Ari, I'm Doug Maurice. Thanks for watching here at cleveland.com. All the coverage Saturday, noon, Ohio Stadium. Ohio State versus Maryland. It's homecoming.